Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief live and in living color while we discuss a pretty important new development for the future of Polygon and hopefully the beginning of the purple wave pump. Now, we're going to talk about token price and token behavior after we go through some important information about the migration of Polygon MATIC token to POL or POL, P-O-L. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to call it POL. It's kind of catchier. We do have some comments to get straight going with for this, which is cool. I put the announcement out about this live stream a couple hours ago and said, have any questions about it all, then get in there. So we do have Phantom Sonic saying, let's go. Let's go. Legend. Like and subscribe. That's true. Reminds me, if you're new to this channel, you enjoy this kind of content on goddamn cryptocurrency, then please take a second to like and subscribe to the channel. Takes a second. I would love a like spike on this video. Just bash the likes. Yeah, thanks. We have another question. My question is, how do I profit off this? That is from JPL1850G. Nice name. Well, we're going to talk about that later. First, we're going to talk about the token and the migration and what we have to do or what we actually don't have to do. And then after that, we're going to talk about how I think we can play this this performance, because it's called, I'm going to term it new chart syndrome, okay? New chart syndrome, which can be pretty lucrative if people are going in the right way. We have another message straight in. We're going with him, right? Colin says, Colin is our NFT designer, by the way, and jewelry designer for our new shop, which is coming soon. Colin says, should I dump all my crypto into MATIC and in anticipation of this integration, sell my cars? I didn't know Colin had cars, but that's good. Maybe he means toy cars. I don't know. But I would say no, don't sell all your crypto into MATIC in expectation of the migration, because as we know in crypto, we buy the rumor, we sell the news. Generally, that's what happens with crypto. So although right now might be an interesting time to buy some MATIC, but the chart is kind of flat. So in the short term, I would probably expect a lot of volatility coming out of the migration over. There might be some delays. We don't know what's going to happen. So you could also see some negative price impact as well. So I would say if you follow this channel, you probably have yourself a nice, tasty bag of MATIC anyway, as well. As definitely if you are part of our NFT collection, because every month for 11 straight months, I've been airdropping MATIC to the NFT holders. So if you haven't sold it, you will have some. You'd be interested in what to do with it. And if you need to migrate it or whatever. Mind of Tron. Mind of Tron is actually he's a YouTuber also. And he has been a subscriber to this channel for about 3 or 4 years, actually. Back in the Tron days when Tron was cool. And then it wasn't cool for like 3.5 years. And apparently Tron is cool again. He says, will my MATIC staked on crypto exchange Crypto One get migrated? In fixed staking my MATIC, so I can't just pull it out. Right, let's actually do this one first because it's kind of useful for you. I'm assuming you mean crypto.com, so I did look this one up. Crypto.com is supporting the Polygon MATIC to Polygon ecosystem token migration. MATIC tokens will be reissued as POL tokens on the Crypto.com app exchange on a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you have Polygon in Crypto.com, then it will be suspended. Trading will be suspended for MATIC from the 10th of September, which is in a week. And then they will be converted to POL tokens on a 1-to-1 basis. So it looks like your staked Polygon will just be turned into POL automatically. So that's good to know as well. Do we have any other comments? Make sure, he also says, make sure to pump the plus on the way in. Oh yeah, the like. Yeah, pump that like. See, even Mindertron saying that as well. Pump the like spike. Thanks. Leaping Hut says hello Leaping Hut. Colin says haha. Yeah, funny. Yes sir. And Mindertron says yes, I couldn't put site name, kept flagging my comment. Yeah, so basically I read about crypto.com and Binance they are both saying the same thing, that they will be migrating it for you, which brings us to where we're going to get the source of the details on what's happening with the MATIC to Polygon migration. Number one question, why? Why are they doing it? Why migrate to a new token? In my opinion, there's two reasons to migrate to a new token. The first one will have to be that Polygon feel like the technology for MATIC token is old hat, and they seem to want to increase their emissions to start building a treasury to attempt to onboard more interest, mainstream interest to Polygon network. Looks like what they're doing. They're also adding a 1% emission on it yearly to reward to people who are building nodes and running nodes on the Polygon network. So it looks like they're doing it in an attempt to bring more adoption to the Polygon chain, but there will be an emission of Polygon every year, or continuous emission of it because of this, okay? But that is the reason, I think, why they're doing it. And now let's get into the information. So this is a nice little chart that I found on OX Polygon, which is the official Polygon Twitter or X account. So I would suggest to follow them, because then you get all the news. MATIC to POL migration, what it means. So the too lazy to read, TLDR, right? Too lazy to read. Don't know why it says too lazy DR, but whatever. The technical upgrade from MATIC to POL marks a critical juncture for the Polygon network, enhancing utility and aligning with the vision as an aggregated network of blockchains. Aggregated network of blockchains. What's happening? It's a one-to-one technical upgrade of MATIC to POL, which means one MATIC token is worth one POL token, no more, no less, right? Why? POL will serve as a hyper-productive token, the native gas and staking token on Polygon POS, proof of stake, as well as supporting the network's future expansion and security as an aggregated network. All systems go. The upgrade is anticipated to be seamless. The test upgrade was successfully run earlier in the year, and it was perfecto. All right, mainnet migration will happen on September the 4th, tomorrow, right? But there's no deadline, none, zero deadline for MATIC holders to upgrade to POL. Users can complete the migration at their convenience. But of course, as we saw, for example, Crypto.com will stop using Polygon MATIC. Binance will stop using it. So it's really, if you want to start like offboarding your gains in MATIC token, that will become impossible over time. And probably liquidity will dry up on it as well over the years. So trading it will become more and more difficult. So it will be, able to swap it one-to-one, but at the same time, you should probably do it faster if you have to, which is what we're going to get into. You might not even have to do anything, okay? MATIC holders on Polygon proof of stake. The native gas token of the Polygon POS network will be upgraded to POL token auto-magically. However, users may still see the token listed as MATIC in their wallets. Do not worry. After the September 4th upgrade, the native token of Polygon POS will be POL. So tomorrow, just to like dampen all excitement, we're going to open up our MetaMask. We're going to go to Polygon Network or POL Network or whatever they call it tomorrow. And our RPC is still going to be pointed towards MATIC, and it's just going to show MATIC, right? So if you do want to see POL, you're going to have to go into your RPC and select the new POL RPC for your MATIC token to magically come across as POL token. What does that mean? Well, for example, here I have one wallet. We have 3,200 MATIC in this wallet. And what's going to happen is, I guess tomorrow they're going to have POL scan instead of Polygon scan, possibly, or this is just going to say POL. But when I look at my MetaMask, if I'm pointing with an old RPC, it will actually just say MATIC because they are 1-for-1, which is a little, disappointing, but I guess it's fair and secure. So that's good. Note, the reason why wallets may show MATIC is due to RPC. Users can manually change MATIC to POL in their wallet to reflect the upgrade. So if you want to, you could go into MetaMask, and instead of saying the coin is called MATIC, you could say the coin's called POL. That's absolutely ridiculous. Note, if RPC settings are not updated, your wallet may still display MATIC instead of POL. So I guess over time that will change automatically, but tomorrow we won't see much difference. MATIC holders on Ethereum or centralized exchanges or SEXs, your Binance, your Gate.io, your Crypto.com, right? Your Coinbase, okay? And if you're holding MATIC token on ETH network as well, you're going to have to do some things possibly. Some action may be required if a user desires to upgrade MATIC to POL. Some dApps have independently integrated the migration contract, meaning they have provided a UI to perform the migration. So you might find on Coinbase or Crypto.com, they might actually let you do it, but Crypto.com said they'll do it for you. When holders are ready to upgrade, the Polygon portal has a UI for MATIC to POL migration. If you're on the Ethereum network with your Polygon, if you are not on Ethereum network, if you're just on Polygon network, remember the key is do nothing, right? Do nothing. Okay. Too long didn't read is TLDR. Didn't read. As I said, too long to read. Smart, call it smart. Right, next, also DEX aggregators such as Kyber Swap or COW Swap have integrated the migration contract directly into their app. Okay, so actual DEXs will be able to do it as well. More advanced technical users may interact with the migration contract that is already deployed. So if you're an advanced user, you can already do that there. And MATIC stakers on ETH, automatic conversion, all staked MATIC on ETH will be upgraded to POL on September 4th. So I'm guessing that what Crypto.com are doing is probably they're staking their MATIC on ETH through their centralized exchange. So it will be automatically upgraded anyway by Polygon to POL. I remember that there's a 48-hour withdrawal period, so be mindful to leave enough time to successfully withdraw. So that's everything that's happening. Essentially, sorry to disappoint all the people who are excited about having to do things, but looks like for most of us who just have MATIC on our wallets or we've got them in Uniswap or whatever, we don't actually have to do anything at all. But for some who have Polygon MATIC on Ethereum and some people on centralized exchanges, and I guess some DEXs who will tweet about it and let us know, we will have to do some things, but not much. And that's basically the whole update from Polygon. That's it. So I don't know. I was expecting something a bit more exciting from it, like actually having to migrate or, you know, having these things going on. Here is an announcement from Binance listed on the Polygon thing as well. So if you are on Binance, then you can read this one also in their Twitter. They've linked that one too. But it's happening and brings us to the second part of the discussion about Polygon. And that is this good or bad for Polygon? So we have this second article we're going to have a look at on the tokenomics of the Polygon token. Okay. POL introduces a unique approach to sustainable growth with a 2% annual emission model, which I just spoke about before, specifically designed to power the community grants program with 1 billion POL over 10 years. That's 1 billion POL tokens a year emission, right? Fueling the future of Polygon as an aggregated blockchain network. The 2% annual emissions are split evenly between validator rewards, 1%, and Polygon proof of stake and community treasury. Validators receive 1% as incentive to secure the network, while the other 1% goes to the community treasury to support Polygon for the long term. For validators, the emission model ensures continuous rewards, making it attractive for new validators to join and participate, which will secure the network. Blah-de-da. That consistent incentive helps maintain a robust and decentralized validator pool, enhancing network security. Yes, and that's important for people using the network for sure. Then we have this community treasury idea. So funded by the remaining 1% of emissions, 1 billion a year plays, or 500 million a year, sorry, plays a crucial role in ecosystem sustainability governed by the Polygon community. It supports grants, research, protocol upgrades, and initiatives that drive Polygon forward. I'm hoping, though, like the skeptic inside me through years and years of, you know, going through crypto projects and blockchains. And sometimes when people say, devs say community treasury, that does often lead to skimming off the top and profit taking by the founders. So it could also be a concern, right? I know Polygon in the past have hooked up lots of lucrative partnerships with brands such as Disney and Nike, but they could also be, you know, trying to line their own pockets with this. So that could be something to be aware of as well. So there is a little hesitancy for me when they say community treasury, because it is very easy to just give the money to people and then that money siphons back to them, doesn't it? Anyways, governed by the Polygon community, I'm sure all bag holders. The emission of new POL tokens is managed by a smart contract, ensuring the emission rate remains with predefined limits. Good, so no exploits, hopefully. This deterministic emission schedule can be adjusted through community governance, providing predictability and sustainability. Also, they can change it. Okay. Community governance is key to managing this emission model. Through the Polygon improvement proposal, the community can propose and vote on changes to emission rates, ensuring that decisions reflect community input. The continuous funding from emission supports the maturity of Polygon, which is important because Polygon, if you were here last cycle, Polygon was supposed to be the chain for blockchain gaming and mass adoption. That was what we were told it was going to be. And now, how many other chains do we have? Like 600, and every single one of them says we're going to be the chain for mass adoption in gaming. So I guess they're trying to bring it back to be more at the forefront of their own narrative. Take the wheel again, as in a way. By aligning incentives for validators and providing sustainable funding, POL's emissions model positions Polygon for mainstream adoption. This approach ensures that the network can adopt, scale, and thrive in the long term. So that's what's going on with Polygon. Price. Let's talk a little bit about price then. Okay, CoinGecko. I was like, let's just check the Polygon price. And I was like, yeah, of course. We'll just go to top 10. I was like, oh, where's Polygon? Polygon is not there anymore. Polygon has fallen out of the top 10 crypto. And it's actually in the top, no, oh God, no, it's not even in the top 20 anymore. It's been brutal, man. The price performance of Polygon has been abysmal, right? It's actually behind Caspa now, 28th in market cap, $3 billion market cap. Volume today is $228 million, which is above almost all, even above Chainlink. So not bad volume. I guess people are trading it in excitement, but the price, as normal, is flat at 40 cents. Now, we as a community, we know that the price of Polygon has been rubbish because at the SEC, the SEC NFT Club, we have been airdropping MATIC now for 11 months. And this month, on September 15th, will mark the 12th month, the straight 1 year that our NFT holders of our Polygon NFT collection, the SEC here, have been receiving MATIC airdrop to them. If we come to the site, you'll see the exact numbers here because I update it every month. We have sent 115,000 MATIC tokens over the last 11 months, and that is $83,000 in time weighted average if we take the dollar rate every single month when I send it, which is a total of 194 MATIC per NFT in the 11 months. So we will be going to 200 MATIC per NFT for the year, which is great. But at the same time, you know, so this is where I track the airdrops I send of the MATIC token, and I track the price as well. So if we come to MATIC price, which I have here, we'll see 1 year ago, the price of MATIC was 51 cents. We got up to $1.14, which was in, that would have been the, about July. No, February must have been. And then it started to fall. It went from 114, 74, 66, 6, 53, 51, and then finally to 40 cents. So at the moment, MATIC is sitting at the all-time low for the year, which is rubbish. There's our yearly chart matching. Yeah, I was about right. March is when we got the $1.22, and we've seen since March a continuous slide down in value of MATIC, and it's just depressing as hell, right? So the chart for MATIC is awful. Like it's bad, right? There's a bad chart. It looks like a lot of other coins. It does look a lot like Phantom, right? And I'm a big fan of Phantom. I've got a lot of Phantom. I've got a lot of MATIC. And it's unfortunate that this has happened, but by migrating to POL, what's going to happen is tomorrow, hopefully, September 4th, CoinGecko's already got it here, there will be this chart will be gone. People won't know about it. Anyone coming into crypto who's new and thinking, oh yeah, that POL token looks good, you know, top 20, top 30 market cap. Look at that. The chart only goes up, yeah, or the chart looks pretty good, right? They don't see this abysmal performance since 2021, right? They don't see it. It doesn't exist. So, and lower highs. They're going to see a fresh, new, shiny chart. And that is one of the reasons why this changing the contract ticker and moving to a new chart is extremely smart. It's exactly what Phantom are doing as well by changing to Sonic And this is the most bullish thing that I think they're doing. The emissions and trying to build community and reward builders and, give to validators, whoop-de-doo. The fact that they're getting a new chart for me is the single most bullish thing that can happen for Polygon at the moment. If we, want to get a little bit bullish, I have in our NFT things, right? So so we've sent down $83,000 worth of MATIC in dollar value as we go through 3,000, 7,000, 8, 8, 11, 7, 7, 6, 7, 7, 6, right? In the months. Okay, this is what we sent down. But if I've every month, just out of interest, I've switched that to if MATIC was at the all-time high price of $2.8, which was around about here, right? That's 2.8 when it spiked. Okay, if MATIC was at $2.8, then the total airdrops we would have sent in a year would be valued at $322,000 for 11 months of airdropping. And that's, experience tells me that I think in the bull run, there's no reason why Polygon MATIC can't get to $2. There's absolutely no reason why it shouldn't do it. It's a great network. It still has pretty good TVL and great volume, and there's a lot of building going on in it. It's a solid token with a great team. There's no reason why it shouldn't get to $2. Really, give me a reason in the chat. Give me a reason why MATIC won't go to $2. Will it get there tomorrow? No. Will it get there this year? Probably not. But next year, sure, why not? So that's why I continue to hold all the MATIC that I earn from the NFT collection in my wallet, because if I've received 10,000 or 5,000 MATIC from that, then we can easily see that could quickly become a lot more money just by hodling. If we go now to just finish this up, this would be show the price of MATIC just to get excited, right? Why not? Let's spill the pot. If MATIC was today the price of had the market cap of Solana, then MATIC would be 16x from this position, sitting at $6.59. I wish, because then we would be in a much happier state with this. This actually does make me think that I have two ideas for the DAO governance vote, which we're going to be having in 4 days. Either we're going to vote on buying some miners and hosting them and mining some coins, or I might change the coin that we're airdropping with and not airdrop MATIC anymore. But we can decide on that. We can vote on that. That's the fun of voting, right? Yeah, Solana right now has a market cap of 61 billion, by the way. So it is quite a leap for MATIC to get there. I guess we should really think like getting back to where Chainlink is at least. That would be a 2x. Then we'd be back at 80 cents if we got back to Chainlink. But yeah, so that is MATIC. The last thing to discuss then will be what happens with Polygon Land, right? Because we do have the Polygon Land miner. We still have Polygon tokens locked in the TVL, and they are being distributed every day to people who play the game. This is on the Polygon network, polygonland.club. We have 27,000 MATIC in the contract right now. And just as you know, this will apparently automatically change into POL token. So that will be fine. This is one of my wallets. You can see I've deposited 3,600. I've compounded 2,200. I've withdrawn 1,500. So I'm just playing the slow game with this because I'm just waiting for MATIC to pump, and I'm compounding my position so that I continue to have a strong output of coins from this one, right? I go, oh, that's one MATIC. one more MATIC for me. But yeah, so for Polygon Land, everything will go along as normal. Don't worry about that. You have to do nothing if you're in the miner. Just continue to compound, claim, and keep up your action. Consider DCAing or don't. We will be launching our new dApp, Arbitrum Land. Here it is up on testnet here, where I've been playing around with it. I've added a lot of nice functions to it. Here you can get short link for sharing your referrals. We have your referral tier. We have your referrals earned. We have the TVL. This is the TVL on testnet, 187 ETH. That'd be nice. Rewards come in here. Then you would move across to the tax portal to claim out your rewards with a tiered ROI tax. You can then boost your APR by purchasing potions, and of course you can compound it by coming to the dragons, but there's a compound fee because that's making it more fun and it's more sustainable. And this will be feeding into our Polygon Land miner. So the Arbitrum Land fees, 1% of the fee will a 1% fee will be going into Polygon Land every single week from this one too. So you should see a nice little push of the TVL of Polygon Land as well. So that's pretty much everything to cover on the Polygon to POL migration. Not as exciting as I thought it was going to be, but hey ho. I was hoping for some more fireworks or some more action. MATIC all-time high is $2.50, I believe. I have it marked right here. $2.80 was the spike all-time high. I guess the average all-time high was $2.50 for MATIC. That was the all-time high. Colin says he spent his airdrops on garbage. Well done. Well, I mean, to be honest, I held all my MATIC and it's gone from $1.20, yeah, $1.14 all the way down to 51 cents. So yeah, I'm well in the hole with my MATIC holdings, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. If you are interested in joining our DAO and getting yourself joining our community, then you can just come to cryptomischief.io, click on the NFT section, and then you can find out more about how we run the house. Yeah, will be 1 year of continuous airdropping. We have a private DAO. You can join the DAO here, where we do talk about a lot of alpha in the crypto space. It's also a nice safe place for people to discuss crypto, because we know that there's no scammers and no one with evil intentions lurking in our DAO. I think we're about 250 members now in the DAO, and we do sometimes have some pre-sale opportunities. We should have some coming up. Just been working on trying to get the right ones going for it. You can mint the NFT by going to mint here, or you can play our raffle game by clicking this. This is probably the best way to enter into buying the NFTs, because you can just buy tickets for cheap, and one ticket could win you an NFT worth $200. And the tickets at the moment I think are priced around $6, so that's pretty good. At the moment you can get Caprano, the yellow poop. You can get him at the moment by buying tickets. You just come here. Do I have any tickets? Yeah, I could get tickets. See, so one ticket is 0.0025 ETH. I would come here, purchase a ticket, and then error trying to buy my ticket. I don't know why. Maybe I'm on the wrong network or something like that. No, I don't know why. Anyway, we'll do it later. No time on stream to do that, but that's how we purchase tickets. And this is round 124, so it's been going for a while. We're doing good. It's nice. It's fun. Right. So that is the story of MATIC. What do you guys think? Get in the comments and let me know. What do you think in 2 months from now? Let's go for it. 2 months from now, what's the MATIC or the POL price, right? With their new shiny chart and lots of new action going on. What do you think? What's your price prediction for MATIC in the next 2 months? I'm going to give mine. I'm just going to have a look. I think the price of MATIC, actually, it's easier to see my tracking of price. I think the price of MATIC in 2 months will be 40 cents a day. I think will probably be about 66. I think we're going to retrace back up. Yeah, 66 cents. 66. That's my prediction. Let me know yours in the comments, or don't. Be good to each other. I've been Crypto Mischief. Hope you enjoyed learning that you have to do nothing, probably, with your MATIC to turn it into POL. Be good to each other. And as always, don't get